Good morning, students. Welcome to your physics class. Today we are going to start chapter number 5, heat. Before we start the chapter, there is fast revision given on the book. Let's go through that. Heat is a form of energy which we can feel, which we cannot see but we can feel. So answer is B. The sun is source of both A and B, both heat and light. We receive heat energy mainly from sun, that is C. Plants prepare their food by using heat of the sun, that is B. We see fumes coming from ice slab due to the fact that humidity around ice condenses, that is number C. Number 6, on rubbing our palms, they get heated because heat energy is then available from mechanical energy spent in rubbing, that is B. Number 7, an electric bulb glows because electrical energy changes into light energy first. Number 7, an electric bulb glows because electrical energy changes into heat energy first, that is B. Burning cooking gas cooks food because heat energy is got by way of change of chemical energy, that is A. Number 9, heat energy like water flows from a hot object to cold object, that is number D. Then number 10, heat energy is sum of potential and kinetic energy of the molecules, that is number C. Just complete this and go through it once. Next is introduction to heat energy. As we have already learned in last chapter also, the energies, different forms of energy we have learned. We've learned this thing that heat is also a form of energy, and we have learned also that sun is the main source of heat energy on the earth. Our life is not possible without heat. We need heat to cook food. We need heat to keep ourselves warm during winters. We sweat when our body is warm. A vehicle also become very hot after running for some time. So fans, air conditioner, coolers, etc. keep us cool in winters. We cannot see heat, but we can only feel it. Heat flows from one object to the others. These are the things we already know about heat. Now let's know more about heat. What is heat? Heat is defined as a form of energy which causes a sensation of warmth or coldness, right? Which we can feel cold or hot because of the heat energy, right? Or we can say that it is also defined as a form of energy due to the random motion of molecules of an object. We know in an object there are number of molecules, they are moving here and there randomly. So because of their random motion, the molecules strike with each other and produce heat energy, right? So because of the random motion of the molecules also, there is heat energy. Now you can see in energy is ability of doing work, we already know. So when a machine does mechanical work, heat energy is produced in it. Similarly, heat energy can also make a machine work. The sun, the earth, friction, electrical energy, chemical reactions, nuclear energy and more are some of the heat energies, right? So in factories also machine work. When the machine does work, it produces heat energy, or we can say that the heat energy is also used to run the machines, right? So next, burning of fuel in an engine produces heat energy in the engines, which makes it to work. So that's why we have to put petrol or diesel in our vehicles to make it work, because when the petrol, diesel or gas in the car engine burns, it will produce heat, and that heat will make the engine to run, right? Now, you might have seen when we apply brakes to a fast running car, tires leave their print on the road. Why? Why do the tires leave their prints on the road? Well, this is because of the heat produced because of the friction between the tires and the road. When the tires and the roads come in contact, the friction between them produces lot of heat, and that heat melts the rubber of the tires, which leaves prints on the road in the end, right? So this is because of the friction present between the road and the tires of the car. Now, have you ever seen an iron pipe cut with blade? It becomes so hot that it has to be cooled by putting water on it. Otherwise, without cooling, cutting is not possible. When we are cutting a iron pipe with the blade, it becomes there is a lot of heat produced, and because of that heat we are not able to cut it. So that is why the person who is cutting the pipe always has to keep water ready, so that when it is very hot, it he put water on the pipe so that it cool down for some time, and then again he can start the cutting of the pipe. In refrigerators and air conditioners, we draw the heat and throw it to the atmosphere to get coldness. So what does the air conditioner does? It takes the heat, it throws the heat from the room to the environment so that the air inside the room becomes cool. We know that all matter is made up of atoms and molecules. This I have already explained you. Molecules of an object move here and there aimlessly. While roaming, they hit one another to produce heat energy. So when they strike with each other, they produce heat energy. Right? So students, your homework is to read chapter number 5 up to page number 83. We will be continuing with the units of heat in the next class. Thank you.